Hello and welcome. Today in the tutorial I'm going to be instructing on Uddiyana Banda Kriya or Pre-Nauli. It's a very traditional hatha exercise and it's largely revolving around digestive health and the freedom of energy in the stomach abdomen area. So much of what we're trying to do in yoga is the channelization of energy in a positive way. And one of the first ways of doing that is making sure we're free in this abdomen area. And there's a lot of science now also talking about the importance of digestive health. So to start with, you could initially just lie down on your back. So coming to lie down, if you feel comfortable placing something underneath the knees. And we're going to work with the exhale. So first of all, taking a full inhale, and then taking a full inhale, exhaling as completely as you can. And at that point, when the exhale is complete, holding the breath out. And just gently massaging your fingers underneath your rib cage. So I'll just demonstrate one time. Once you need to breathe, then releasing the abdomen, stopping the massage, and breathing. And you could just pause the video at this point and try that maybe sort of 3 or 4 times in your own time. So exhaling completely, holding the breath out. At that point when the breath is held out, just massaging in underneath the rib cage. And that's a starting point of getting used to this action. Then the next stage, you would actually come to your feet and just place the hands on top of the knees and have your weight fairly softly supported. And it's exactly the same process. You're going to try to breathe out all of the air so you're completely empty on the exhale. And then at the end of the exhale, actually just trying to draw up the abdomen. And it's this slight feeling of sucking up the abdomen, and also at the same time feeling like you're pretending to take an inhale, that you're expanding your rib cage, and that change in volume creates a change in pressure that draws up here. So again, I'll just demonstrate one time. So inhaling, and then beginning a long exhale. And then releasing, breathing. And you're really starting to see here that by this action of sucking up, all of the internal organs are really being compressed and squished, and it's helping toxins to move around, it's helping food to move through the digestive organs, and it's helping with the passage through the intestines. So really important for health. And you can practice this, and practicing, maybe 4 or 5 times in your own time, and if you can, doing it each morning, and the exercise develops. So what I've shown has just been the first stage, but as you keep doing this, you'll actually find your control refines, and you'll find further ways to develop it. So I'm just going to show you the next stage, where actually you're forming a central channel with the abdomen in the middle of the stomach. And it's the same process, starting with a comfortable inhale, then fully exhaling. When you feel you've reached the bottom of the exhale, just relaxing, releasing the abdomen, then sucking up. And then now we're going to actually form a channel in the center with the rectus muscles. So again, I'll demonstrate one time. And this creating of the channel, drawing the rectus abdominis muscles into the middle, it creates even more of a vacuum, even more of a suction, more compression onto the internal organs, onto the intestines. And this, at a physiological level, very much helping with digestive health, and at an energetic level, helping with the clearing of energy, just making sure we're not stuck in this area so that we can start to channelize our energy. And then there's one, obviously these different techniques, they take some time to perfect. So when you're watching this video, obviously you can pause at the appropriate time and just work at which level is the right one for you. And it's something that will develop over time. If you can, devoting a few minutes each morning to this exercise, it has a lot of really great benefits. So then the final stage is we're actually moving this channel that we've created from side to side. So this is the full Nauli, it's called in traditional hatha, Nauli, or Uddiyana Banda Kriya. And once we start to move the abdomen, you can really see how we're squashing everything, moving it one way, squashing everything, moving it the other way, and it follows the directions of the intestines. And they say in traditional hatha, if there's one exercise that you can do for your health that has the most benefit, it's actually this exercise. So now I'll demonstrate the final stage. So hopefully you could see that the channel that I was forming at the start was first of all moving from the right to the left, and then also from the left to the right. But as I said, that's the final stage of this exercise, and it can take some time, maybe a few months of actually practicing this exercise each day, starting with lying on the back and just working in that way, and then as the first stage that I demonstrated, just finding the initial sucking up, the initial drawing up of the abdomen. So it's that full exhale at the bottom of the exhale, relaxing, and then drawing the abdomen up at the same time, feeling like you're taking a pretend inhalation. And then just holding it for as long as is comfortable. There's a couple of other ways you can play around with this exercise to develop a bit more awareness and a bit more control here. So I'll just show them as well. The start, one of them it's very similar to the first stage that we were doing standing. So again, comfortable inhale, and then beginning the exhale. And I'm going to do the same drawing up, but this time just taking the hands off the knees. And doing this with the hands off the knees, it's refining the muscular control. So you're getting more awareness, more sensitivity into this area, and then that helps with starting to be able to manipulate the muscles in particular ways. And then to start to find the muscles in terms of moving it from one side to the other, it's a question of placing more weight into one arm and then into the other arm. And actually by pressing down on each leg in turn, it creates a slight change in the pressure and just pulls the muscles one way to the other. So I'll just show that as well. So hopefully you could see that it was moving from one side and then to the other side. And like I said, in terms of traditional hatha texts, they say that this is literally the most important exercise you can do for your health. So you've got this tutorial video, but now it's really a question of practicing this in your own time and taking the time to do that. And you know, each time you're working on one stage and you're feeling that you're making some progress with that, then come back, watch the video again, and check for the next level and start to refine your control and build it up. My name is Guy Pawiecki. I really hope that you work with this exercise and you try to develop it. The benefits are very great, very profound, both in terms of your health, your physical health, and in terms of your energetic progression in yoga. Thank you. Bye-bye.